And welcome back, guys, to Sexy Fun Time. Ho ho! I am Bradley Overrated, playing a game. Well, if you haven't seen any of the other episodes, you probably should. This is The Men of Yoshiwara, and... Sorry, I can't even begin to describe how this game is or how it works. Never actually played a game like this, and this, well, I thought I was gonna get some sweet, bootylicious action, but so far nothing's happened. I'm hoping for something good, so let's jump in. Okay, side note here, check it out. I'm at 15% likability. I'm assuming that's a good thing. I'm assuming the more likable I become, the more excited the men will get to be with me, if you know what I mean. Chapter 4 is called Pinky Promise.
Hayato had asked me where I'd gotten the valuables from. Nice English. I couldn't answer him and was stuck in thought.
What is it, Sneezy? Is this something you can't talk about?
Hayato was worried about me and frowned. It's nothing at all. I'd inherited it under some peculiar circumstances.
Circumstances?
It didn't sound like he was convinced as he tried to question me some more. However, there was no way, it's supposed to be no. There was no way I could tell him. I didn't want to cause him any trouble. Something suddenly came to me. It's not that important. Don't let it bother you.
Well, it bothers me. I mean, these things are worth so much.
Yes, they are. So could you hold them for me?
Me?
I quickly pushed the parcel back in front of Hayato. If he could use it to end his contract early, then I was sure he would accept them happily. I hadn't found my passionate love like those two elopers, but Hayato was a very important person to me.
What do you mean you haven't found him? I mean, look at him! He's gorgeous!
After being reunited with him after all these years, the memories of my beloved big brother figure swirled in my chest.
That sounds so dirty! What are you talking about, Steezy? There's no way I can hold on to these things.
I thought you could use it to end your contract a little earlier.
If you don't want me to hold on to it for you, then I can't accept it.
Why? You're better off having it than me. I don't even know what to do with it.
Sneezy, it doesn't look like you want to tell me how you got these things, so I won't ask. You can't just hand over these valuable items on a whim. Yoshiwara is a lot more dangerous than what you've imagined. You can't wave these things in front of every stranger you see.
Why is he talking to me like this? I was giving it to him because he was my childhood friend. My chest hurt, and I slowly restrained myself. You're a jerk! You're horrible! It's not dangerous.
Huh?
Yoshiwara is where you live, so it's not dangerous. Even if you say that, I can't watch over you all of the time.
Oh, even if you say that, I can't watch over you all of the time. You need to have your guard up.
He pleaded and I couldn't argue with him any further.
In any case, take these things home with you. Okay?
He said okay, just like he had in the past. It was soft, comforting, and soothed me. Why won't you take it?
They're your important belongings. You should use it for someone you really love.
His words stung my chest. I didn't want to hear him say that in such a kind voice. But I have no intention of coming back to the Pleasure District.
Even without coming here, you might be able to find someone to love. You need money to meet a man on this island.
Sneezy.
Take this home and save it for when you really need it.
That time won't ever come for me.
Sneezy.
Hayato smiled and let out an annoyed sigh.
You're still as stubborn as ever. No, did you become even more hard-headed?
As he spoke casually, he took out a small parcel from under his clothes.
Then let me make a bet.
What kind of bet?
I have some candy here. It's Hershey's chocolate. It's so freaking good.
I like Skittles!
Sorry.
Colorful comfy candies were inside the small parcel. Skittles, baby, Skittles! My mouth started to water after seeing the cute, sweet, and delicious candies.
You still love these candies, don't you?
That's not true. I'm an adult now.
Really? I was going to let you eat them if you won the bet, too.
I want them! I shouted without thinking and then panicked as I covered my mouth with both hands. I was reeled in like a sucker, and Hayato laughed in contentment. I stared at him bitterly.
Sorry, I just wanted to tease you a little. I'm going to hide the comfort candy in my hands.
Hayato hid the candy in his hands and closed them.
Just try guessing which hand has the candy in it. If you get it right,
If I get it right?
I'll take the valuables that you want me to keep.
Okay, and if I guess it correctly?
If you guess wrong, then you have to take them home. I'll give you some candy as a booby prize. He said booby.
I wasn't sure if I should accept his challenge or not as I stared into his eyes. When I looked into his transparent eyes, it comforted me and made everything feel cozy.
So, Sneezy, which one is it?
He started the bet without my permission. There was nothing I could do now, so I looked down at his fist. Was it the right one or the left one? I tentatively stretched my hand outward towards his big fist.
Are you okay with choosing my right hand? Wait, I want to choose. Wait, no. I want to choose. What crap is this? You have other options for me to say things. This is actually one that possibly matters, and I'm not gonna get to choose it? Ah! Okay, anyway, sorry.
Wait, okay, this one.
The left?
Huh? Then,
Worry as much as you like. We have all night to do this.
huh? He blurted out those words without warning. I was surprised and looked up at him.
Will your mom get worried?
I've already told her that I'll be home late.
In that case, there's no problem. So which one?
Even if he asked me that, I wasn't worried about that anymore. My heart was banging loudly on my chest like a hammer. I wanted it to quiet down, and I couldn't think of anything else. Which hand is the candy in? I choose your right hand.
Are you sure? Oh my gosh, just say yes for the love of anything at this point.
He looked over at me to confirm my choice, but I couldn't look him in the eye. I nodded slightly. He slowly turned over his hand, inch by inch. His hand began to open, and inside was... Oh!
You got it wrong. Too bad.
His hand had nothing in it, and I sighed in defeat. Right at that moment, he grabbed my chin and lifted it up.
Here's your favorite comfort candy for choosing incorrectly.
The candy at his fingertips was suddenly touching my lips.
Ooh.
His fingers were much hotter than I imagined. My heart started to beat even faster. I was too nervous to open my mouth, but Hayato's fingertips slowly pried it open.
It's a special comfort candy. I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh! His fingertips came into my mouth and dripped the sweet Stardust candy inside it.
I'm starting to wonder if it's candy at all that he's putting in her mouth.
A small piece stumbled around in my mouth. However, I was too nervous and couldn't taste it.
How does it taste?
Nah. I panicked and rolled it around on my tongue. The sweetness melted in my mouth. It's sweet.
I collected this candy because I was sure you'd like it.
Huh? Why?
For today, of course. But I would have given up if you were too grown up to eat candy anymore.
Hayato started to smile. His smile bloomed radiantly like the sun. Thanks, Hayato.
Since I brought them out, how about having another one?
Are you sure?
Didn't I just tell you that I prepared them just for today? Come on, open up.
Hayato took another piece of candy and pressed it against my lips. I can feed myself.
You don't have to be so modest. I fed you like this all the time when we were kids. You always used to stop crying when I put these candies in your mouth. Oh gosh!
That was so long ago.
I want to relive those moments, at least for tonight.
Hayato smiled as he said that, but he looked so lonely. I decided to do as he said and opened my mouth.
Your mouth sure is small.
The small candy rolled into my mouth once again. The sweetness did take me back to my childhood.
Sneezy, the bet's over now.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be a time in your life when you'll need money. So take these things home and think about how you want to use them.
Okay.
Good girl. Now let's pinky promise.
I slowly put my pinky around his.
Oh, that's sexual tension right there. Sexual tension.
Our pinkies were entangled and my chest tightened up.
See? Told ya.
A strange sense of comfort wrapped around me.
I will use these things when I need them.
I panicked and declared my promise. I felt so nostalgic. In the past, I even promised Hayato that I would stop crying.
I promise.
Our pinkies slowly drifted apart.
Sneezy, these things are important. Make sure you bring them home, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Great. Good girl.
He patted my head a little roughly. I shut my eyes and soon opened them as I looked up at Hayato. He was looking at me with his kind smile.
You're staying the night, right?
Huh?
I can't let you go home this late at night. I've been so worried the other day because I wasn't able to take you home. Hell yeah, I'm staying here.
Okay, I will.
Great. I don't have to worry tonight.
I replied obediently and Hayato smiled in relief.
Come here, Sneezy.
Hayato laid the bedding down next to him and invited me over. My chest started to feel restless. We weren't in that kind of relationship. I started to hesitate, and he smiled as he started to talk about the past.
When we were kids, we slept together all the time. Dang it! I'm ready. Sometimes you would whine and beg me to stay the night with you.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was. But I can still remember it all clearly. That time your mom had smiled bitterly as she asked me to stay. I thanked her, sounding a little guilty. I loved your mom's cooking, and I remember how cute I thought you were.
Hayato.
I'll sleep next to you just like we did back then. Come here, Sneezy.
Okay. Hayato was a lot smaller in my memories, but he was always reliable and bigger than me too. I love the way he doted on me. I slowly slid into bed next to him. Oh. He put his arm over me, and the warmth from his arm wrapped around me.
Yes, 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 yes! I wonder why your scent is always so unique. Is that a good thing?
Do I smell funny?
Of course not. Your sense is pleasant and original.
He took in a deep breath. My body stiffened as I lay next to him. But
Yep, it really makes me feel cozy when I'm holding you.
hearing him say that made my body loosen up. It was like hearing a mysterious charm. You're always so kind.
Only to you.
Just to me?
Yeah, only to you. I'm kind to you because I cherish you so much.
This sweet whisper might have been one of his coaxing techniques as a courtesan. That was what I thought on the surface, but deep down, I believed his words were tried and true. Even if we don't see each other again for a few years, even if we don't meet until his contract ends, it wouldn't change the fact that I cherish him. Hayato?
You can go to sleep.
He gently rubbed my back, yet I slowly let my body loosen up. I buried my face in his chest and clung onto him. Was it hard for you after you'd come here? His hands suddenly stopped moving, but it was just for a second and he soon started rubbing my back again.
I think it's a road everyone has to take. If you're born unlucky, you have to go down this road.
Did you say that to soothe yourself?
I wonder.
You always like that.
What do you mean?
You always listen. You always listen to my problems when I'm having a hard time and praise me. But when you're having trouble, you never tell me anything.
That's because I'm a man. Sexist!
I want to help you out too.
Sneezy.
Then if I'm really having a hard time, I'll count on you.
Oh, my bad. Then if I'm really having a hard time, I'll count on you.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Can we pinky promise?
Yeah, but let's go to sleep already.
Can we do it tomorrow morning?
Yeah, if I remember.
I was sure he was just trying to avoid it. It made me sad and I buried my face deeper into his chest. He was so close to me and yet I didn't understand his true feelings. It was so depressing. This might be the last time we see each other for a long time.
Sweet dreams, Sneezy.
Good night. Hayato continued to rub my back without rest. When I fell asleep, I thought I heard him whisper to me.
I missed you so much, Sneezy. I always wished to see you again. I saved up those candies on the off chance that they would make you smile. Plus, what if you found out that both of my hands were empty? I've become such a good courtesan. What's wrong with me?
Those words might have come from my dream.
No, they didn't.
I heard them on the boundary between dreams and reality. Nevertheless, his hand felt warm as it wrapped around me to protect me. I was certain that his words were real. That was what I believed.
And that is where we will end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't think I got laid. But I did lie in bed with a man. So there's that, right? It's a step in improvement. We're slowly getting there. But anyways, that'll be it for me. Hope you enjoyed this. As always, if you don't like my content, just bear comfort in the fact that I'm Bradley Overrated. Oh, snap, catchphrase. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode where maybe, just maybe, we'll touch pinkies again.